This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Wizards come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball. Now Washington's starting five. Anthony Davis is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr, then it's Trae Young, and it's MP in a two-guard. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Edwards out there with Bones Highland. And it's Gobert in at the 5. You look at Washington, surprise performance in Game 1, stealing a victory on the road. But now things get real.
Yeah, they're going to have to weather the storm here with this home crowd. Stay positive even when they're on the wrong side of a run or a series of runs. And just trust what got them here.
MP to pass to Young. Washington moving the ball around. Back to MP. Coulibaly finds MP. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. You have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
To the inside, Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Offensive board. 4-3. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards got 5.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
MP shot is off.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Randall can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Sarr. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points the hard way.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside Young. MP looking around. Down low. And Sarr with the basket on the assist by MP. Sarr's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
And here's Edwards outside. Davis with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP, the pass to Young. From the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Highland misses. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got their second bucket on the night.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. MP, number 1. .114 left to play in the first. Now Conley. Outside Reed to halt the run. The rebound by MP.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky to miss that.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Pass to Shannon. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Reed. 4 on the clock. Sumu for 3. That shot is off. Good D by MP. Pass to George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Conley looking for an opening. Sumu outside. From about 16, the shot won't fall.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Washington Wizards. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a... And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for... And it's Anthony Edwards in for Ingles. And then for Washington, MP comes in for Johnson, and it's Trae Young in for Carrington. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Sumu outside. Randall outside. This one for 3. Rebound Washington. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He had 25 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. There is no slowing this team down right now, because he has been so incredible for them during this run.
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by George. Washington leading by 12. MP outside. And there's the lob going up top for Davis.
Wow, MP really... learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got his second basket on the night.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And here's MP from outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Randall, good.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
MP, a screen on Conley. Young, the pass to MP. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Pass to MP. MP fast up the floor. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
MP, the pass to Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Washington shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Anderson. Reed comes in for Randall. McDaniels is checked in for DeSumo. And it's Highland in for Mike Conley. Sarr's checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in for George. Reed passes to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP finds Young from deep. MP, that's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his third assist of the night. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. 12 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Up top, Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Washington Wizards of 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first two on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Highland in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Young. Yet to see a basket. MP outside. Back to Young. From deep, MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Edwards outside. The triple hit for Edwards.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Highland. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Here's Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Edwards, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Sarr. Good work there as it goes. Sarr's got 6.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Alex Sarr on top. Second is Anthony Davis.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
And here's Highland. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Edwards. Shakes him. And a foul called him. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
Davis a screen from deep. MP. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Another miss by Minnesota.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to MP from deep three-point land. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Highland. Inside. Here's Edwards. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from MP. Driving to the basket. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
A minute 29 left to play in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
MP with it. 18 points for him. Oh, there's the alley. And Davis slams it home.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
For 3, Randall. And Young pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Tipped. Highland with it. Now guarded by MP. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Sumu's checked in. George, he's checked in for Washington. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Sarr a screen, and here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Keyshawn George.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far, and Washington will go for a different look here. Randall's checked in for Minnesota, and then for Washington, Davis, he's checked in for Vukcevic. MP comes in for Johnson, and it's Trae Young in for Carrington. MP outside, down low. The kick out to Young. From deep, MP. George. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got MP. He's out there with Trae Young. Oh, big time!
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
MP inside. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
Over to the left wing. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making... himself at home. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Highland in for Mike Conley. Sar's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for George. MP, the pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Edwards. MP. Washington again can't hit. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. That's 12 points for Julius Randle.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
From deep, MP. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Sara screen from deep, MP. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside, Highland. Randall, right side. 5 to shoot. Owning the post right there.
The game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Wizards.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew, good! Another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Yeah, this is a tremendous moment for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of night again anytime soon.
Now Young, MP, and again it's Washington with a three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put. To bed.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs. The work itself, up and down. It's the people. If you're lucky, you make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to be. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like family than a co-worker. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure.
Great, thanks, MP.
Hey, you're welcome.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Dom. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
All right, here with special guest Dion Benjamin after MP and company secured their second win of the NBA Finals.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Dion, you got to tell us, man, you're an NBA skills trainer. You see anything in this series from a skills perspective that MP, might want to clean up?
Oh, lots. But I don't want to give the opposition any help, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Come on, chill, bro.
All right. In all seriousness, the growth that MP has shown from high school to now is mind-boggling. I mean, y'all should see some of the tapes he sent me from his freshman year.
Wait, you saw those? I thought they got, lost in the rough.
Oh, they did at first. But until your parents sent me that tape of Burlington Prep, I was like, who is this kid? How come I never seen him before? So I started scrolling back through my DMs. I'm talking years back, just to see if I missed something. And there was a kid who kind of looked like you, but he was much shorter and had a hideous hitch in his jump shot.
Okay.
Man, I had to do a double take. I couldn't think he was the same player.
I just needed a little guidance.
I'll say. But that just goes to show you. You never know what the future holds. And you could never count out a dude like MP, someone who wants to smoke. There's tons of players with natural ability who shy away from the big moment. Not MP. He wants all that smoke. That's why we standing here today.
Yes, sir. Hey, MP, out.
Oh.
Appreciate it, Zan. We good?
Absolutely.
Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Wizards come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Timberwolves. The NBA postseason coming up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the side. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for them, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Highland in at the point guard. And for Washington, they've got MP. Koulibaly is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Young in at the point guard position. You look at the Timberwolves. Now, Greg, they were so confident coming into this series. Now suddenly they find themselves in desperation mode.
And no doubt, Kevin, this is a feeling that's got to be unfamiliar. They've had a wonderful season. Everything was going their way. But in these last couple of games, we've seen some cracks in their armor.
We certainly have.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. Young against Highland. And the dunk by MP.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Young kicks to MP. Back to Young. The Wizards working the ball around now. MP, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Sarr finds MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side, Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Back to Koulibaly. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
MP deciding where to go with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Sarr throws it down.
We call that a Sarr slam, and his teammates are absolutely loving it.
McDaniel's outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He tallied 32 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the basket by MP.
And he is really in a zone right and scoring with confidence.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Vukcevic is checked in. Keyshawn George comes in for Anthony Davis. Riley is checked in for Koulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Young. Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley feeling it out. And the wide open shot from Reed. And the 3 off target. George passes to MP. From outside off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
This is the time the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Shannon. Buries the long-range jumper. MB getting it done for the Wizards. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we're back with you, all set. He's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Timberwolves. Clark's checked in. The Wizards with the lead. George is out there with Riley. Then it's MP. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Davis at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Here's Randall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
A 3 from MP. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense for lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make the coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
MP outside. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Reed gets to Conley. Over Carrington. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis setting the pick for MP. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Randall passes to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
MP, no good.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Randall outside. And he hits hits it to tie the game up.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Wizards, Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Davis. Koulibaly comes in for Riley. And Trey Young subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Dosunmu. And Bones Highland subbed in for Mike Conley. McDaniels outside. Outside Edwards. And Gobert throws it down.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Young pass to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Island finds McDaniel. To the paint. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Reed with a screen on Young. The wide open look here for Highland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Back to MP. From downtown, Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Up top, Edwards. McDaniels outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McDaniels got 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Washington out in front, leading by just 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Washington Wizards.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They are really up against it. Down 2-0, and now they have to find a way to win on the road.
This is a tough situation, but the finals about overcoming adversity.
Yeah, they can't hang their heads, man. They have to step up and prove what they're made of.
True. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Up to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Anthony Edwards out there with Bones Highland. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
This is why you involve the big man Saw in pick and roll. He understands how to take advantage.
The muscle from Edwards.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to McDaniel. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's to Edwards. Outside for Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
3-point field goal.
Randall's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. Here's Koulibaly. MP outside. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Out to Edwards. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Koulibaly's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sarr the screen. MP passes to Sarr, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sarr's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Island with it. Still yet to score. To Gobert. Now Highland. Off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
That's a young, creative mind right there. Getting key to his work.
Island finds it. Oh, good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. And now a 5-point Wizards lead. Randall outside. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for the Wizards. Timberwolves also changing it up. Dosumu comes in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Highland. Davis working in the paint.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
George against Edwards. For the 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
MP kicks to Young. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Pass to Randall. Over in the corner, Dosumu. Hits it from three-point range. Dosumu's got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Sarr sets the screen for MP. Sarr, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mr. Gobert. Outside Conley. Randall gets to Conley. No good from outside. Wizards leading by 6. MP to the rack. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Edwards passes to Dosumu. No good on the 3. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Making some changes. MP's checked in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Davis is out there with Keyshawn George. And there's Riley. And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Here's MP. That shot off the mark. Randall with some nice D. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
MP against Randall. Here's Young. The 13-footer. Rebounded by Randall.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Edwards. For three, Edwards nails it.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
MP.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
First free throw is good.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Island's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards fires. 16-footer dropped in.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
MP outside. It's good.
MP looking solid from there.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randall outside. No good from three. Wizards leading by 12. MP. The three is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Davis pulls it down.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
It's stolen by Randall.
In Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Washington.
And they're fully in control now, but their work connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Getting crafty. Edwards got it to go off the glass. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Rebounded by Randall. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Highland. And stolen by Song. MP. Can't get the three. It's Randall.
Assisted Anthony Edwards.
MP fires. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew.
All right, we're here with Mr. and Mrs. MP after their son now just his third win of the NBA Finals. Woo. I got to ask y'all, when did y'all know MP was capable of something like this?
Last week, maybe.
Oh, stop.
No. Somebody's got to keep him humble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got Xand over here following him around like he's the president of the United States of America.
Hey, who knows? One day I might be. Hey, MP 2044.
Okay, MP. MP's always been passionate about his interests, so it's no surprise to see him rise to the top of his profession like this.
Y'all don't mind me asking, what were some of these other interests before basketball took center stage?
Complaining about what's for dinner, refusing to go to school unless his favorite socks are clean.
Right. Why do y'all feel the need to keep bringing up things from when I was like 4?
I'm still scarred. And you were real pain back then.
Oh, you were. Will you be nice?
Get him.
MP used to love to draw. He would sit at his crafting table for hours, coloring and sketching, and this was at about 6, 7 years old, and most kids at that age, they can't even sit still for 5 minutes, but he had this incredible level of concentration. It was really impressive.
And then he started playing the piano, and that was a nightmare.
Whoa. No. Let's be honest. I was nice with the piano. Nice.
Now you are. But it took you 2 or 3 years of banging away all day long, hours and hours.
Obviously, I have the most supportive father in the world, as you guys can clearly see.
Hey. Like I said, we just trying to keep the kid humble.
Here we are, gentlemen. 1 win away from basketball immortality. Before this series started, nobody gave us a chance. We were just here to get steamrolled by the team of destiny. But who's doing the steamrolling now? We've been counted out, slept on, and forgotten. But we like it that way. Ain't that right, MP?
Yeah, that's right, Coach.
Yeah.
That's right. Now look, I know I've gotten on y'all nerves this year, okay? I get it. I can be annoying sometimes. But real talk, y'all are a part of what make me so confident. Because when I walk in this locker room, I know I'm surrounded by dogs. And the bigger the moment, the better y'all have played. So I need you tonight. I need you to focus in. Because guess what? I looked in the other locker room and I seen their face, and they think they have a chance. They think this is their destiny. But I'm here to say it's not. This is our time, our moment, our game, our championship. Bring it in.
Yeah.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one. Let's get him, Coach.
Rally Tell Day is almost here. DC family, come out to the gate and you'll get a chance to get your own Wizards Rally Tell. Wait proudly and help the Wizards secure a victory.
A reminder, fans, we hope you come and join us for our Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get installed by G-Grid and the Wizards.
Fans are next to bring a giveaway. G-Wiz Action Coaster Night. Look at all fans in attendance.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Washington Wizards have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Bones Highland out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, we've got Trae Young, Alexander Sarr out there with Davis. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's MP in at the 2. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, no other way to put it, a nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
Randall can't hit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the basket by Highland.
Good read by McDaniels. This is the kind of team-first attitude he brings to the floor.
MP outside for 3. No luck on that one. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Highland. Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Well, you want to talk about overcoming the odds. MP and his team are 1 win away from an NBA championship, but can also take down a dragon of a team to get there.
Well, nobody can say they had an easy path to a ring. The way that this team has executed on both ends of the floor and played smart basketball says it all. They're 1 win away from writing their name in history books with a bold marker.
Young with the bucket.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards head coach did have a few moments to share with me. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. To the left side wing. Back to MP. Sarr with a screen on Highland. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Sarr.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Highland, the pass to Randall. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 5 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Randall to stop the run. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Davis, and the shot goes.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
George, he's checked in for Washington. And then for Minnesota, the Sumu comes in for McDaniels, and Conley subbed in for Highland. Edwards looking for an opening. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here's Davis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. To the wing, right side. Randall inside. Davis on him. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From deep, Conley. Dosunmu outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. Wizards leading by 7. MP with it. Dosunmu picks him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, it shows you how...
And it's Washington with the ball. From deep, MP. That shot missing. We've got George. MP is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Riley in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Young from long range. Up again. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Fires for 3. Washington with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Young. Up and over Conley. Young misses.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He tallied 32 points, and he was dealing assists all around. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome. In a number of ways, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the inside. AD doing what he does.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Randall outside. Pass to Reed. We've got 1:08 left in the half. Randall can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
George finds MP. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Dosunmu. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Dosunmu's got 6.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Young from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dosunmu. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Reed in the post. Checked by Davis. Reed can't hit.
That is a textbook block out to secure the rebound.
And here's MP from outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Washington Wizards.
Their effort on the offensive glass has sent a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. This game is a chance, a final chance, for them to make a statement in this series. How do you get into a winning mindset when you're down 3-0?
Well, some teams
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's...
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Highland in at the 1. MP no good.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Highland, pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Outside Edwards. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Wizards with a lead. Coulibaly finds MP. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. Randall's got room. Sarr pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And here's Edwards outside. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. MP, number 1. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Young, the pass to MP. From outside, off the mark.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
To the paint. Randall with a steal. Right side, Highland. Outside, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Coulibaly. And here's MP. To the inside. Sarr. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. George, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Desumu's checked in. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by George.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
MP against Edwards. MP, the pass to Sarr. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Randall against Davis. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on MP. Back to Randall. Let's go with a three. Rebound Washington. On the break. Davis down low. Working on McDaniels. And Davis with the basket on the assist by MP. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires a three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks...
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Dosunmu, pass to Randall. There's a screen. Here's Gobert. Started by Sarr. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Sarr a screen. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Outside Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards. MP against Edwards. MP outside. 1 second left. And finished off by Davis.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Wizards. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
MP comes in for Johnson, and it's Trae Young in for Carrington. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. Washington leading by 4. Trae Young out there with MP. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then there's Davis. And it's Riley in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Randall outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed can't hit.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Young finds MP. To the middle. Here's Riley. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
Randall, a screen on Young. Fires the 3. It's money from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Sarr's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for George. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Highland in for Conley.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Edwards. Look at the footwork, getting himself open.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Now MP. From deep. MP making the long-range connection.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
with a screen on Edwards. Money from three!
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Edwards against MP. Now Highland. McDaniels outside. Here's Gobert. Edwards. Koulibaly with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Saul.
Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
MP drives in. Goes again. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Highland.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Anderson. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Highland in for Mike Conley. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Davis with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Davis. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots a three. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
He launches. Oh, he cannot hit. And they've done it. The Washington Wizards have won the NBA championship. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yes, let's go! I'm a champ now. I get it.
Oh, man.
I get it, Austin.
Congratulations.
Man, and they thought I was gonna choke. I didn't flop.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
wait, Austin, are you telling me I got my agent speechless?
I'm saying, man, it's incredible. I've never seen anything like this, man. It's incredible, MP.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And to think, Austin, that if I didn't go to Europe, I could have been a lottery.
Oh, come on, get out of here with that.
I'm just saying, lotto picks make a lot of money.
Yeah, you know what? So do champions.
Man,
come on.
Hey, you my agent.
I'm your agent.
And this is my trophy.
This is your trophy.
This is my trophy. Let's go.
MP, right here. I have a really good question for you, MP.
This guy.
Come on, you know I'm the best.
Yeah, I'll go with T-Man.
Yes, I am the best. MP, congratulations. What a season and what a start to your career.
Hey, I appreciate that, T.
Yeah. It looks like you got your mom and dad up there with you. Any particular reason for that, or
I wanted to show appreciation for the two most important people in my world. I wouldn't be here without their support, and I don't think I could ever pay them back, so I hope this is a start to that, though.
Oh, well, you can start by doing your own laundry the next time you come home.
I'd settle for a phone call every once in a while. I mean,
yeah, that too.
This guy makes 100 videos a week, but he can't call his parents. You know?
Wow, okay. Really? Are you two roasting me right now? Y'all realize we're on live TV.
We do. I'm from New York. That's how we show affection.
And then I'm lonely.
Wow, okay. That's big cap on both of their parts. Y'all see like 100 people in a diner a day.
Yeah, but none of them are my sons.
True.
Wow.
My seed.
Okay, listen, I for real, I'm serious. He's putting on a show right now. Don't believe his stories.
So is it safe to say you get your big personality from both your parents?
Yes.
They said it.
I can see it.
All right, I'm backstage with world champion MP, and the man a lot of people credit for discovering him, Deion Benjamin. Deion, we're going to start with you. What's the night like for you watching MP win a championship in his rookie season?
Man, I teach basketball for a living, so seeing someone reach the highest level of their profession, that's what it's all about for me. MP's done an incredible job at maximizing his talent. But what's scary, he can still get a lot better.
I like it. All right, MP. Hey, man, you've been on a wild journey going from unranked high schooler to NBA champion in 2 short years. How you feeling?
Oh, man, most of y'all have heard me talk about wanting to prove myself and about this chip I carry on my shoulder, and y'all probably expecting me to have some big I told you so moment right now. But I can't. This moment, I'm just feeling so grateful for it. And this life that I get to live. Most people can only experience this in a dream, right? So I won't take that for granted. I can't. I am truly, truly blessed. All that being said, I told you so. I'm him. So if you weren't rocking with me since day one, don't bother joining the bandwagon, because I don't need you. MP, out. Let's go.
Y'all heard him.
Good game, MP.
Out to my man MP. Dude, you did it. Took home the chip. I'm proud of you. I know you worked hard for this. Congratulations, bro.